Okay, guys, time for a weigh-in.
Oh, Billy, in the chair.
Like that works on.
It's ready. £544.4 pounds.
4.4, that's two.
I went right back down to 544. I lost weight, guys. 544. Write it on my trusty little note. Still even keeping score. I don't know why.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, guys, so put that there. The cleaners are here. So I can't really blog right now. But my mom has all these notes. Don't lab work today. Like, I know this. I'm not slow. Go sit. So I can't blog, but I'm going to blog when we get to the hospital, or not the hospital, when we get to the lab place. I don't think you can't blog in the lab place, but I'll definitely try to blog. Like leaving, and then I think we're going to Walmart afterwards because she needs to get some stuff from Walmart. But I don't know if I'm gonna go inside or not because I'm tired of Walmart. But definitely I'm gonna blog. I can't do a breakfast blog because you're not supposed to eat anything or drink anything when you're doing blood work. And I'm doing all my tests that I need for my thyroid and for celebration, so I don't have to do any more blood work. And then next Friday is my last doctor visit, and then our next Thursday is my last doctor visit, and then next Friday is my my stress test. One more test, guys, and I'm almost there for surgery, ready for surgery. So I'm so excited. But if I didn't say what's up, guys, it's Reese Boy. Good morning. If I didn't say that earlier, so yeah. I will be back, guys. Guys, I'm back. We're at Home Depot. I hate the store, never going in the store. My mom used to drag me here a lot when I was a little kid, and I used to go in the store. It's so boring. If you're into building, maybe I'll do a DIY, whatever. I don't know. DIY is a drink thing. Maybe I'll do a whatever it's called where you build something like a birdhouse or whatever. So I gotta go get my blood work done. I just had to drink a whole bottle of water because my blood work is like so hard because my veins are so deep, as you can see in my arms, because, you know, I'm overweight. They're gonna be deep. But probably isn't when I lose weight. Because even when I was a little kid, I had problems with them finding my veins, you know, because I told you guys that I grew up in the hospital because of my asthma. And then I stayed away for like 30 something years, and then I was back hospitalized back in May. So, and I stayed 4 days in the hospital, or I stayed a week in the hospital, and that was enough for me to change my life. My face is so round now, like it's like a circle. If you took a marker and just went like that, there'd be a full circle. And I have like an egghead shape. That's what they used to call me in high school, egghead. Egghead, that was my nickname. Egghead and Fat Albert and Biggie Smalls, that was my nickname. When I moved here, they called me Biggie because people said I looked like Biggie's son or Biggie's brother or something like that. So my nickname was Biggie. People who knew me when I was in high school was Biggie. But then when I was in Ohio, it was Fat Albert because the movie just came out and I was like starting to get chunky at that time. So, but thank God I was doing football because I wasn't that fat. But anyways, guys, so we're going to go over there. We're going to do that. Let me see. Can I take down the brightness? Oh, no, that's too low. Okay. I tried to take down the brightness, but it was too low. So we're going to go over there. We're going to do the blood work. They're going to take, I don't know how many VOSs, because they got to do some tests for celebration, some for my thyroid, and then we're done. And then we were going to go to Walmart, but I don't need anything from Walmart, so we're going to go to, because we were going to get some more Mrs. Dash, but I already have Mrs. Dash. She wanted me to get the big bottle of Mrs. Dash, but I said, I'm okay, I'm good. So we'll probably go to, she wants to run into GMC to look at the shakes because next week is phase 2 of my diet where I have to do nothing but liquids. And it's perfect because I got to do liquids all the way up until my 2 last tests. And I'm supposed to fast on the stress test. I think this guy came up in his Mercedes, a nice Mercedes. I got to fast on the stress test. And I'll let you guys see his Mercedes when he walks by. See the Mercedes? It's a little Mercedes. I like it. I wouldn't fit in it right now, but I like it. That's cute. It's one of the first models, I think. Yeah, because it's old. The newer ones look different. So I have to fast for the stress test, and then after I do my last visit with my doctor, and then I do with my primary doctor, and then I do the stress test on Friday the 30th. Then they'll send all that paperwork to my insurance. My insurance already said my surgery is free. So then they'll have that. So they'll know when to start, when they'll know when the surgery has been scheduled. So they'll know when to, do all the money stuff. Then Celebration calls me again, like probably the following week, like the first week of September. They'll call me again for me to come in, do my last weigh-in, and then schedule surgery. And then day of surgery, like I have to go in actually before that because of my blood clot, the blood thinner that I'm on, the Coumadin, I have to go in before that because they want me to be weaned off of that with the IV in my arm to put me on the shots where I get the shots in my belly until surgery is over. And then after surgery, I have to stay in the hospital for another 4 days when really you could get out of the hospital the next day. I got to stay in for another 4 days for them to wean me back onto the Coumadin so I don't have to take shots. Or if not, I'll bleed out on the table. So I'm like, what the heck? Like, I want to come home the next day, but it's okay. It's all right. It's one little setback. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. I lost weight today. I was all stressed out yesterday. I'm back at 544. I want to get down to 530. I'm almost there, literally almost there. So September, I was right. The surgery will be in September because some people it was saying 2 to 4 months. It's only been not even a month since I went to the appointment. I don't remember when I went to the appointment. No, maybe it was July 18th I went to the appointment. Yeah, I think. I don't remember. I'll have to look back and see when I went to my first Celebration appointment for the second time. If I would have done this surgery in 2015 when I first went to Celebration and I was weighing like 590, like I was actually smaller when I first went to Celebration, and I didn't have any medical problems, none, zippo, none, no diabetes, like nothing. Like I've never had diabetes, but like I'm on the borderline. Like diabetes is like a 10 and I'm like a 5. So it was like the doctor was like, you're close. But I've been close since I was a little kid. So that doesn't, and my birth dad has diabetes, was born with diabetes, lost his eyesight, lost his 2 legs. So he was like, if you weren't born with it, you're not going to get it unless you change your eating habits. So it skipped this generation because one of my sisters had it and my grandmother on that side had it. But it skipped my generation. Now I could pass the genes on to my kids. I don't know. And same with my asthma, and same with being oh yeah, story time. Being a child, okay, I was born to 2 parents. Both had addiction problems. My birth mom had addiction problem to alcohol. It runs in the family. 2 of my uncles have died from alcohol poisoning and liver problems. And so she was asking me, was I addicted to alcohol? And I said, no, I've never touched this stuff. I mean, I've drank like little daiquiris, girly drinks that my brother calls them, girly drinks. But I never like the taste of it. Like, I don't like the taste of champagne. I don't like the taste of wine. I can't stand the smell of wine. So they were like, it skipped a generation. Like, God bless me with not having that gene because I would have been an alcoholic at a young age because they all started when they were in high school. And I would have been an alcoholic in high school and probably would have been through so many different rehabs over the years because of being addicted to alcohol and drugs. But in that cycle, I got another part of the addiction having that problem because that was their addiction. But I got the addiction drug when I was a baby and the addiction part of it, and my addiction was food. My addiction could have been anything else, but it was food, and that was why as a baby, I always wanted to eat. I was always wanting to eat, but I was still a healthy child. So I could pass that on to my child as my child wanting to be addiction because it's in my bloodstream and it's a part of me. But I haven't had the bad part of it. Yes, food's a bad. decision. You know, I was a foodaholic, and that was my addiction, and that was my clutch, and that's what I hold on to when I was depressed and sad, and you know, different stuff that's happened to me in my life. And like, I want to share that with you guys, but I don't know how to share it yet because my audience is mostly kids, and I don't want to open doors for like parents that have to have conversations with their kids, and maybe the parents aren't ready to have those conversations yet. So like, I'm trying to, like, I don't know, I want to write a book and put it in a book, because then it's their decision if they want to let their child read it, or like, you know, because my story, I feel like, can help other people who have been through stuff. And my story of dealing with like the beating the odds of having a disability but doing my own social media platform and doing stuff for myself, like, will really like open the doors for people that were hating on me and thinking, oh, he's never going to be anything, he'll be living with his parents forever, he's retarded, he's stupid, he's slow, he's dumb, all the stuff that I've heard my whole life from teachers and people. I've proved them all wrong. You know, a lot of people are like, he's not going to make it, he's not going to do this diet, he's going to cop out soon, he won't want to finish. And I've done it. I've literally have lost 71 pounds or 72 pounds now, and I've kept it off, and my family's proud of me. My parents, who I've always wanted their approval, are finally proud of me because they see I'm doing something. And especially my dad, who I always felt like I was failing him because I wasn't doing anything with my life, and I've always wanted his approval. And to hear him tell people that he's really proud of me, like it makes me feel good, because it makes me feel like I'm doing something. And then like other family members are proud of me, and like actually even my sister-in-law, who we don't have a good connection, and I miss her like crazy, because we were super close. And it's on me, it's not on her. She's done nothing to me, it's on me. I have my own issues in my own head with who she's married to, and I miss being close with her, and I miss hanging out with her. And we bonded on The Fosters. That was our show. She introduced me to the show. I got addicted to it. We literally would watch every Tuesday night together, because she was always at our house. And so, not always, but most of the time. So we would bond and watch The Fosters and talk about it. And then she would always bring me like her leftovers and stuff, because she didn't like to eat all of the stuff, but she knew that I was always hungry. And she got me cool stuff for my birthday. So shout out to you, Kayla. I miss you. And I always wanted you to be my sister, and now you're my sister. And I just want to apologize for the way that I treated you. I know, like, I should come to you and not put it on social media, but I just wanted to get that out there, because I'm still trying to word how I'm going to say it to you. But if you're still watching me, I love you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for coming up to me on Saturday or Sunday and telling me that you were proud of me for losing the weight, because I know that that was like one of our conversations all the time, and you promised to go on a roller coaster with me. So I'm gonna hold you to that, because we're almost there, and I want to go on the highest roller coaster, and I think that's the Hulk or Spider-Man, or Superman, one of those. I don't remember which one it is that Universal has. So, but anyways, yeah, so there are people in my life that mean a lot to me, and there's people in my life that like support me, and there's people like my other sister that can't be on camera, and I'm not saying her name, but she is like 100% behind me. Like, she loves me to death. And same with my other sister. They both support me, both are standing behind me. And my brother-in-law, who's my brother, because I don't do that whole brother-in-law, sister-in-law thing. You're my sister in my family. And my other sister-in-law, my other sister-in-law is behind me too. I love having people in my corner, because it's very hard with what I've been through and having trust issues, and like knowing that like you have people in your corner make you feel so good. And I remember I was watching Taylor Holder's breakup video, and I was just thinking about like how I could relate to him and like his situations and different stuff. And there's just like certain YouTubers that like, when I get big, that I want to be a part of like their whole friend group, because like I see them, they're helping each other to make it big, or to helping them in their careers and not being jealous of them. There's other YouTubers that I've seen that are jealous, and then there's other YouTubers that I've seen that support each other. And I just feel like he would be like a big support of like my YouTube channel and what he sees that like I'm wanting to do. And same with like Sam and Kobe, and same with like the Dalton twins, same with like, I even want to say like with Jake Paul, because I see like, I know people talk so much crap about Jake Paul and Logan Paul, but I see where they're coming from, and I see that like people don't understand them unless they're like your true friends. Because I remember Kobe tweeted something like a while back about like, I acted or something like that, and he's like, only my true friends know about me or know who I am or whatever. It was like that. And that's the truth. Only your true friends know your character, and only your true friends know who you are, and only your true friends know not to judge you. A true friend doesn't judge you. They think you're funny, they think you're weird, they think you're whatever, and only your true friends are who a lot of people feel close telling stuff to. And sometimes your true friends are more than you trust them more than you trust your family, you know? I have my true friends, John, Lily, D, Jama. Those are all my, like, I mean, I told you I have on one hand, I can say all the friends that I have in my life right now that I truly trust because we've been through so much together. Me and Jama are going on 7 years this October from, and all the crap of people trying to break us apart, and it never worked because that's a true friendship. You know, me and John lost contact for 5 years, but we're back right where we were before, and it's like nothing happened. Like, it's the same friendship, you know, but we're different, we're grown, we're more mature, we have God, we're putting God first. It's like we're, you know, God knew that this friendship needed to happen, and it was still there. Like, that's my brother, he calls me his brother. That's like, that's how friendship is, and that's all I'm trying to bring to YouTube. I'm just trying to bring something different to YouTube than all the drama that is in YouTube, because every time you go onto YouTube, there's someone breaking up with someone, there's someone doing this. It's like, oh my God, what did you guys forget YouTube is? You have these kids that are idolizing you and looking up to you, and you're showing them sleep with this one, do that with this one, fight this one, steal from this one. It's like, what the heck are you guys doing? And I'm not going to do that on my YouTube channel. I slipped one time when I fell in that whole attack James Charles thing, and I hate that, because one day if I ever meet James Charles, this is gonna be like, you're fake because you were hating me on your channel. And that's why I did an apology to James Charles. Not that he'll ever see it, but just like, I didn't want to look fake later in life. Like, I am being 100 with you guys. Like, totally 100 with you guys. Everything I say is the truth. I'm not lying. You guys have stuck with me. That's why we're at 1.7. We're at 180K, and we're 1680. I don't know how to tell numbers, you know that. But anyways, we're high. I know I can't get to 1 million this year, but I want to get to 1 million next year, because I want to get that plaque to show all my haters, look, I got a plaque, for all the people who were doubting me, thinking I was going to give up, because I do give up on stuff. But anyways, guys, I love you guys for that. I'm actually going over time, but make sure to like and subscribe. Get your Coldest water bottle. I think I'm going to buy one next month just to show you guys what it looks like. Shout out to Taylor Holder. You're like one of my favorite YouTubers. Would love to collab with you one day. But all right, peace, guys.